That's Gooey Valley, Gooey Hollywood. When the office for a young mechanic
So it's
can be a panic
just McLovin?
with just a good
Yeah.
can. And
Badass.
It is badass.
Really
It's a
cool.
badass
Yeah.
name.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Aaron Kozak, and my good friend Khnemu Menira back for our third episode this season of Khnemu and Kozak's Oscar Ballot podcast, where we do not see all the movies, but we use our history of very successful Oscar ballots to give you the information you need to make the right decisions, or as best as you can, on your Oscar ballot tomorrow. How did your week go, Khnemu?
Oh, it was about, pardon me, jeez. I was pretty average, doing my best, working. Had a little overnight gig in Peoria, Illinois last night that I got back home from just a couple hours ago. So,
Well, back when I was in a barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois.
Skokie, Illinois, a little town that's only about 20 minutes north of me now.
Oh, very good. I would love to come up there. I'll have to do a trip. It's already getting hot here, so I'm like ready. It's a very humid 80s today, which is nice normally, but it's in Texas is just you're sweaty. I'm very sweaty.
In contrast to our 40s up here in
Chicago.
Oh,
wow.
So, yeah.
Cold.
Yep, baby.
Well, I heard that we're not getting spring anymore. Spring is about to be a thing of the past. It's just going to go winter, summer. Isn't that sad?
That's progress.
That's progress. We're doing it with less. Well, okay. Well, do you want to just go ahead and jump right into the news?
News team, assemble!
So get this. So Vince Gilligan did an interview, and he said that when he pitched Breaking Bad to Sony, they told him it was the worst idea they had ever heard.
He pitched it as a screenplay?
He pitched, I guess, the pilot.
Oh, huh.
Before he went to AMC.
Interesting.
Isn't that sad? Boy, that executive really botched that one. That's like the guy that turned on the Beatles.
Really? It can't be the same guy. That was 15, almost 20 years ago now, I guess, right? Something like that.
Well, I just mean this was when it was originally pitched.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Just I thought that was very interesting. Breaking Bad, if you have not seen it, everyone, arguably the best show of all time. I guess that's TV though. That's a little off brand for us, but
it is a little off brand. But Vince Gilligan he's a creator, Yeah. I've never finished Breaking Bad. I've watched the first
really?
three seasons.
Boy, it ends awesome. Oh man, you know what? There's people who just act like it's end all be all, and I think the first 3 seasons are slow. I think it really picks up after that, or at least the first 2 seasons are a little slow, and then it really found its stride and goes out with a bang.
Because the last episode I saw definitely ended on a very definite cliffhanger. I was like, it's like mid scene, and
it's one of those. It's one of the very few shows. In fact, I really can't think of any show that does this where it just gets better until the end. It literally just is a straight line up. Like even Sopranos got a little slow at the end, and it was kind of a slog to the end. And I love Game of Thrones, but there's a lot of people who didn't like the ending. I loved it.
It's hard to get behind it. It's hard to get behind it.
I just started the funny one with the one on HBO that just came out. I forgot what it's called, but the Sir Duncan the Tall.
Oh, House of the Kingdom, Night of Seven Kingdoms.
Yes. That one's making me laugh.
I'll get to that one. I'll probably watch it when it's all out. Yeah.
Are you a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan?
Yes, I did enjoy Buffy when it was on television.
Well, they just canned the reboot. It's over.
I heard that.
Over. Well, I just can't win. I don't have any good news about movies. It's all TV, I guess, because everything is Oscar news, and that's what this whole show is. Oh, here's one. Yes, Steven Spielberg's coming to Texas.
Oh, is he?
He is. He's coming to shoot a Western in Texas.
Oh,
or he'd like
right.
to.
Yeah, I think I saw that today. He has an idea for a Western and he said it kicks ass, I believe,
Yeah,
which is
I'm
great.
excited about that. I'm excited. I hope that I can get in that one.
Did you see the trailer for his new movie that came out this week?
The alien one, the
Yeah,
disclosure day.
yeah.
I did. I'm excited.
Looks good. You know, I
You know
mean,
what? It's
I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's Spielberg doing sci-fi. I'm into it.
and it's his wheelhouse. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
excellent. I'm sure it's excellent. I think the trailer somewhat did it a little bit of it. I didn't love the trailer,
Hmm.
but I did feel I did could tell it was going to be good.
It
I just
looks
don't think
very
I just
interesting.
don't think it showcased the movie. The trailer showcased the movie as like if you did it, I don't think if people didn't know it was a Spielberg film, I don't know if they would if it really did all that much for me.
Hmm.
But knowing Spielberg is good and that I love his Alien movies, probably almost I would say probably the best actually. Really, I mean I don't know.
I'm not big on War of the Worlds personally, but Close Encounters and
It's
ET,
yeah
of course.
yeah and also Super 8 was good too. Um,
That's also Abrams.
oh, he didn't do that too. He was a producer though,
No,
right?
he was a producer, but J.J. Abrams wrote and
No.
directed Super 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I like the vehicles. So yeah, so I guess that's really it. There's not a ton of news except for Oscar news, and that's what we're doing. Ice Cube won the Razzie.
He
Did,
did.
did
Oh,
you see
we could
that?
go through the Razzie Award. I mean, not that I even watched the movies, but
Why not? Let's just do it. Yeah, why don't you pull up those Razzie awards and we'll go through. Did you see War of the Worlds? I didn't even see it. Did it even come out in
oh yeah,
theaters?
speaking of War of the Worlds, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it played in theaters. I did not see it. Of course not. It looked terrible.
It. Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember that coming out. I don't think I saw it in the theater one day.
Yeah, well, it's an Amazon movie, so they probably gave it like a minimal weekend release and then, send it straight to the platform.
Well, then they deserve it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it did pretty well, I guess if you want to call it that, at the Razzies, winning worst picture, worst actor, Ice Cube, worst director, um, and worst remake, rip off, or sequel, worst screenplay. Yeah,
did he
killed.
write the screenplay too?
No, no, no. He was just in it. He didn't direct it or anything. Rich Lee directed it, who I want to say,
Kind of a weird project for Ice Cube.
oh well, he's a music video director, so. And I will say, what will connect it to the Oscars, besides superficial, obviously opposite nature, is that Kate Hudson won a Razzie Redeemer Award.
Oh wow, for Songs on
Yeah,
Blue.
yeah,
That's nice. What did
that's
she get her
that.
Razzie for?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably one of her numerous rom-coms.
Kate Hudson will always have a special place because of Almost Famous. I will just always
Yeah, me too.
that's enough. That was enough for me. That was enough for me to be a fan. Um, let's take a look at the box office then, shall we?
Show me the money! Show me the money! You Lord is
Hoppers is number one.
Poppers?
Hoppers.
Oh, Hoppers.
Hoppers. Made 45 million dollars last weekend in
All
3 days.
right. That's a is that a Pixar?
Being that I have a 3-year-old, this seems like something that I should know. It is a Pixar.
I thought so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Dave Franco, Bobby Moynihan, John Hamm. Wow.
45. That's solid.
Dimitri Martin, Meryl Streep's in it, Kathleen and Jimmy. Wow, pretty deep cast there. I'll probably have to go see that one. Okay. Screen set 7 is rounding out second place at 17 million. It almost made 100 million. Almost made $100 million. Getting close.
Weeks. Okay. Yeah.
Number 3, The Bride. Kind of bombed.
Kind of did.
It looked good.
Yeah, I heard it's not though.
It's not really.
Well, the reviews are not great.
Oh. Number 4, Goat still hanging in there. Number 5, Wuthering Heights. Number 6, Crime 101. Then they've actually they all the other movies made such little money, it looks like they're not even ranking them, but I'll just go ahead and tell you what they are. Elvis Presley in Concert, Send Help, I Can Only Imagine 2, Demon Slayer, and rounding out number 10, Zootopia 2, still hanging in there at now up to $427 million. Good day's work. Good day to be a rabbit. And then Avatar has dropped out of the top 10, sadly.
Oh, well, I mean, it's already made $1 billion or something, so yeah, that's fine.
It's made a lot of money. Yeah, good for them. Good for them. Yeah.
Ooh, I saw a bit of news today, actually. If I can jump on your segment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Apparently, and this is a project that I've sort of been hearing about, passed through a few different hands, but apparently Bradley Cooper is in talks to write and direct the prequel to Ocean's 11, co-starring Margot Robbie. Do that.
Wow.
Because they started developing a few years ago. Yeah. Originally, it was announced with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie, like post Barbie, directed by Jay Roach. He left it, and then they got this guy Lee Isaac Chung, who did Twisters. He was going to do it. He's left it now, and Gosling left it a while ago. So
why do you suppose everyone's leaving it? I wonder.
Because it's not necessary. I mean, it seems like a package.
Too.
Right.
It's a tough
it seems
schedule.
like it really seems like something they developed to keep the Gosling and Robbie energy going off of Barbie. And
that's
it's like,
somewhat...
but who? Because it's about Danny Ocean's parents. Like, I don't. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know if I need that. What are they going to call it? Ocean's 1?
Oceans. I think it's just going to be called.
They're just going to call it Oceans
because it's about the oceans. It's like,
boo.
No.
That's
and
a big boo for me.
I hear that they're also developing Oceans 14 as well. As kind of like,
why would they do that?
This
is not a movie that needs a universe. Like, this is not I do not understand why they would think that's a good idea. Like,
I think
Ocean's 11 doesn't even have enough action to really, like, it's not a Mission Impossible or a Fast and Furious. It's like kind of it's a little more of like it's like very comedic even at times.
Yes, it's like it's comedic and talky. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why that's
not a good
idea.
To be fair, I like all three of those movies. I don't mind the sequels.
Yeah,
neither one of them is.
Of course.
They're not necessary though. They could have just. Well, that's Hollywood. That's
Hollywood. They're fine. They're fine.
They're good.
Yeah. They're fine. Like everyone who's in Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12, it's like for every single actor, it's not even close to their best movie. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody there that really did anything that was like they'll be remembered for. I just feel, but it's made money and it was entertaining, and this does not need a universe. What a weird universe.
I feel like Ocean's 8 probably made just enough money for them to think.
Was that the girls one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. That was fine. It was fine, but I wouldn't do another one.
Nope.
Well, one thing that is getting a sequel that should get a sequel is K-pop Demon Hunters. It should also get a Broadway show too. I think Broadway show's got to be the next milestone. And I am in. I am 100% in. It's gonna rock.
I have to watch
Broadway
this
show.
Yes, I have to watch this movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a worthy sequel. Um, well, I guess that's it for me. In the box office and the news, we want to resume your segment on your top. Let's
Yeah,
close it out.
we're gonna close it out. That top 25. Yeah, and thanks for letting me share. I think
Yeah, it's
it's
been fun.
fun.
You
Yeah,
know what it
going
has
back.
done? It has filled time in this podcast, which we were I am struggling for things to fill it with. So I
Hey,
appreciate you bringing things to the table. Thank you.
content, my friend. No
Yes,
problem.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, let me. There's just we're just gonna really discuss 10, but I'm gonna
This is the top
recap.
10. This is
Yes,
the
this is the
top
top
10. Very
10,
good.
but
Awesome.
I'm gonna recap the list so far, starting at 25, and then I'll go slow down when it comes to 10. So we started at 25. I Heart Huckabees.
Yep.
24 was The Tree of Life.
Yep.
23 was Munich. 22 was 12 Years a Slave. 21, Shaun of the Dead. 20, Blade Runner 2049. 19 was Pan's Labyrinth. 18, A Star is Born. A bit too heavy for you, I
Too
recall.
heavy, too sad,
Too
too
sad.
dreary.
17, Mad Max Fury Road.
Mhm.
16, Boyhood. 15, La La Land. 14, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. 13, Skyfall, a James Bond movie you have not seen since you've only seen one.
True.
12, In the Bedroom. 11, Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair. All right. So dropping back in the list.
Number
Number 10.
10.
Number 10. This is a movie from actually just a few years ago. A movie we actually discussed on this podcast. I think the first year we did it. Um, a movie from the master, the man, our grandfather of cinema. Um, Number 10 is from the year 2023, and it is the movie named Killers of the Flower Moon, directed by
Mm,
Martin Scorsese.
yeah, you know what? Better second watch.
Yeah,
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 bet that's a classic example of a better second watch film.
yes.
Yes, which I loved the first one, but just like every Scorsese movie, you just find things. You find so many things as you rewatch. Yes.
I had to
Um,
think about it. I mean, I was going back, like, I've been a fan of Scorsese since I was a teenager, and I've seen all of his movies. Well, starting with Gangs of New York, I've seen all of his movies in the theater except two, except for The Aviator and Silence. Um, Killers of
it's
the Flower
terrific.
Moon is the best one I've seen in the theater.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's beautifully
Yeah.
shot. And also, what a weird, like the moral ambiguity of the main character, like you see it in TV, you just don't see it in movies as much. And I just think that was really fascinating. I just think that was a very underrated Leonardo DiCaprio performance.
It is.
I can't remember. She won, right? Did she win?
No,
No, she
she
did
did
not
not.
win. Who did she lose to?
Emma Stone.
For
Poor
for,
things.
oh yeah. Well, that was also good too, though.
Right. Yeah. That makes
Um,
it makes sense the more I think about it, even though I was Team Gladstone. But yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it was just such a stretch, but yes, but but a star-making turn for Lily Gladstone. Yeah,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
was that was devastating performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Cool, cool. But yeah, if I only since
I'm
my one of my
surprised
rules
that's
was
not higher. That's number 10. Your
number 10.
Scorsese is just breaking the top 10.
He's
Wow.
yes, yes. And that's since my rule is, one only
Yeah, that's it for
one from
him.
per director. Yeah, it's like that's the
What could be
Scorsese.
left? All
That's
right, let's
Scorsese.
see.
All right, so number 9, a director that I don't have as deep a connection to. But this movie has been a knockout ever since the first time I saw it, and I mean, I had to rewatch it again just to make sure it's the right placement. I think it's a simple movie that has a lot of broad strokes, and it's very modest, but the impact is deep. Number 9 on my list, uh, from the year 2005, directed by David Cronenberg, is A History of Violence.
Oh wow, yeah, very good,
Yeah,
very good movie. I have
I
not seen that
mean,
in a long time. I loved that when that came out, though.
yeah, it's a sick
Uh,
movie.
that stairs fight, ugh, that is so gnarly. That was so
Oh
bad.
God, yes, so good.
Oh,
William Hurt in that movie, come in at
yeah,
the end with that performance. And Viggo Mortensen, like, he was great in Lord of the Rings, but that's really maybe the movie where I was just like, oh, this guy is a
you know,
great actor.
and
Like,
he really doesn't get enough play. He really, you don't
no,
see him like I'm just surprised because you've got Lord of the Rings, and then you've got all these just really really good performances, and then it just kind of
yeah,
quietly. I don't know. That has to be a personal choice. There's no way people are not
it's personal
trying to
choice.
get him. You know.
He's not really interested in celebrity. He's just a good work. But like, even I'm not a big Green Book fan of that, in terms of that movie, but
Yeah.
those two lead performances
Yeah,
are
that
very
was
good.
good.
They're good. They're
I
good.
liked Green Book. I thought it was. You know what? The thing about
It's
Green
fine.
Book
It's
is
fine.
it was. I hate to diminish what it was, but I think that's kind of what the problem is with it that people have with it is that it was kind of cute. You know
It's
what
a
I
very
mean?
cute
You
movie
know,
about,
and it
like, yeah,
kind of
yeah, this
undermines, yeah, but and I don't think people dug that, but I still thought it was good. He's awesome in that too. That was also like those are two really good people.
yeah.
Marshall Lee's not also like I mean we just you see him appearing in things, but not like star. Like he should be a star.
It's
He should be.
true,
He should be
man. Yeah,
what's
like,
going on with
why
the
is
movies right
he's
now?
in Jurassic Park
Yeah,
Rebirth?
yeah,
I
dude. He
mean,
must
yeah,
be.
I
Well,
mean,
he's probably getting some
getting
money for
paid
that
exactly
one.
right, 100%.
Good for
Yeah, yeah,
him.
yeah.
I would do the same.
Sure.
Cool. That was a good
Okay.
one.
All right, number 8. This is a very small movie. Um, but it means so much to me. And it goes a little bit into a theme of, I guess, twisted romances, or not. This one isn't twisted, but it's not a conventional romance. But it's also a music movie. Um, I remember the first time I watched it, it was like, I don't know, it left me speechless. Like so many of the musical, it's like one of the best movies about music and creativity and relationships I've ever seen. From the year 2007, winner of the Oscar for Best Original Song. The movie Once is number 8 on my
Oh
list.
yeah, very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a beautiful movie.
it's like
Uh,
unforgettable.
I
Yeah,
listen to that song, all those songs all the time too, still today. Like, beautiful. Seems like did that get Broadway? Did they do a
it
Broadway
did.
show with that?
Did very. I think it won like the Tony, the Broadway adaptation. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have
it's very
to.
successful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So
Um,
yeah, love me some
I
once.
also love that it was such a little movie too, and they did so well. That's just.
Yeah.
I remember at the
He,
time being so like anything's possible.
Did you ever see Begin Again with Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley?
Maybe.
Well, it's the same director as Once, and it's a higher budget, more of a studio film, but it has a lot of the same kind of energy and story structure about these two random people who meet each other and form a intimate, creative, uh, and sort of emotional relationship, but then also have these other personal issues that are unresolved that they have to address. And so it's not as good as Once, but it's still pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds familiar, but I might have gotten lost
sure.
in the slog. But
It did.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, moving on, number 7. Um, this is a director who has built I would say probably the biggest reputation a director can have over the past 25 years. Um, I love his work, and yet the bigger his movies have gotten, I have never forgotten how much impact his very not his first movie, but the first movie of his that I did see had on me from the year 2000. Though I think it wasn't released here until 2001. Anyway, Christopher Nolan's Memento is number seven.
He came to OU with that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no, no, no,
right.
no. He
Oh
came
no.
with Insomnia, but he
Okay.
came with Insomnia. No, he came with Memento.
I think he did. I
Yeah,
think I just didn't
he
see
came
it.
with
Yeah,
Memento. Yeah.
that's
That's
right.
where I
Yeah.
saw it. I saw it in college.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I saw it
Yeah.
on DVD
That
in
movie is
college.
rad too.
Yeah.
Another
It,
movie that just does not get like that's one that was so crazy mind blowing at the time, and then it just kind of doesn't get the credit it deserves. I think here,
yeah.
but well, I mean, because his movies, Christopher Nolan's movies are so grand and big and successful, and he's got Batman and he's got all of the stuff, but still,
And
like, what an awesome
yeah,
one.
what an awesome movie. And like what I love, it's, spoilers if you haven't seen Memento, it's an old movie at this point. What I love about it is how you get to the end and you realize this guy got to a point in his condition where he figured out the truth, saw what was happening, and said, "Well, I'm not going to remember it anyway. Who cares?" And he, like, you realize the
Yeah,
entire movie you've been seeing is part of a result of a willful choice that he made. It's not just his condition. It's
yeah.
yeah,
It's put him at somewhat. He's made peace with it.
yes,
His internal issue is resolved.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so
Um.
yeah, yeah, good
Cool.
movie. Um, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number six from 2004. Um, yeah, a lot of people like this movie. It's very popular. It's so good. So perfect. It is a fractured romance. Um, but it's like perfect. It's heartbreaking, touching, and funny and weird. And it's directed by Michel Gondry, and it's named Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Great read too. I have that screenplay. Yeah. Uh, I know. We just watched Truman Show in my class. And Jim Carrey, man, he just really he picked some awesome dang movies for a little bit there. I mean, that really is one of the guys. I think everyone thought he was like so Oscar hungry, and he kind of got like categorized as this Oscar hungry actor. But man, like, what great! How did he not get anything in that run? There was like Truman Show. When I watch it today, given the fact that there was no reality TV and no, like, that movie was incredibly
That,
that was genius. And like, man, what does a
yeah,
guy got to do? What does a guy got to do? Man on the Moon.
Truman Show
And
would be on this list if it had been released like 3 years later. It would be on this list for
he's
sure.
just
Yeah.
what's he do? Did you? By the way, did you see have you been following the Jim Carrey bit
Oh,
where
something about his face.
yeah, where he looked different, where it looked like, well, I had read that it was a makeup artist who it was a lookalike that he sent to the BAFTAs or whatever it was. It was one of the awards where he was there supposed to make an appearance, and it's a guy with different eyes and different, it looked, and people were like, is he dying, is he whatever? But I think it was a makeup artist.
Like him just doing another stunt.
I really think it was a stunt with a makeup artist who has lookalike mask. But anyway, that I told my wife that, and she told me that was fake news, and that I had read fake news. So I don't know. I really don't know anymore, because I don't know what. It's difficult to tell what's fake news and real news these days. But it was definitely, I used to see the video, and it's weird. Looks
You're
like
right.
him in a mask. Yeah, Eternal Sunshine. Michel Connery also, like, what's he doing these days? Has he got anything going on? I feel
Probably
like I haven't seen it.
art
I haven't
projects.
seen a Michel Gondry film in a while.
He's not really a conventional filmmaker. It's hard for him to find the right project.
Did you ever
Um,
have that short film set? Were you the one who had that short film set of Michel Gondry films?
no, no, I
Like, I
think
remember
maybe
when the DVDs came out, when
yeah,
DVDs were all the rage, and
it
and
might have
Spike
been
Jones
Grumman.
and Michel Gondry and everyone put out their someone had like all of
Yeah,
their short films, and Yeah, super out there. That was cool. I
Yeah,
also like the Science of Sleep too. He's really good.
I haven't seen that.
What is he doing? Let's
He's
see what
on.
Michelle Gondry is doing.
Check it out.
Let's see. He's not even old yet. He should be able to. He should be in his prime right now. It looks like. Oh, it looks like he's doing French films.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
he's in France.
yeah. He doesn't want to come over here.
Yeah, he's doing all. They're all French films. Okay, well,
Yeah,
good for him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Top five. All
Top
right.
five. Here we go.
All right. This one. This is another one we discovered or discussed previously on this podcast, just from a few short years ago. Same year as number 10, actually. And I'm kind of shocked at how this movie actually ascended. Because in the year it came out, it was among my three favorite movies. Two of them are on this list now. One was Killers of the Flower Moon, one was Oppenheimer, and the other was this film at number five, which I placed in third place. But now it's actually I think I like it better than both of them. Oh, I'm so shocked at how much I love Greta Gerwig's Barbie at number five on my top 25 list.
You know what? I want you to have this.
Thank you.
I want you to have this. I'm happy for you. I'm
It's
happy for you that this movie has found you and we're
I think it mostly is because I appreciate surprise things that can really like blast through my expectations and be something I never expected to see. And like, oh God, man, Barbie really. Why would I love a movie about Barbie dolls so much? But it's because it's about so much more than just that. Ultimately,
yeah,
it's
that was
yeah,
very clever way to spin the corporate toy film for selling toys. In fact, they probably didn't sell any toys from the movie. In fact, it probably, it really, it's not like it had like, I mean,
I don't know.
it's not like they released a new Barbie line or a new, I mean, maybe they did, but I don't know. I've been buying Barbies anyway. We're into Barbies
Yeah,
this year. You know
I've
what?
never been into
We
Barbie.
have bought lots of Barbies this year.
I'm
So
sure. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You do have a daughter.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, cool. I'm
cool.
still quite partial to Little Women, but
That's
I
fair.
will take Barbie.
Yeah, and that's again the third and final appearance of my guy Gosling. Man, he's just become one of my favorites working today. I
Did you
gotta
watch him
say,
on SNL last weekend?
I didn't catch it. No,
Very funny, always
I'll check
funny.
it out. I'll check it
He
out.
laughed. He breaks character a lot, but
Sure.
it's fun.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary looks very cool. I'll probably try to check that out.
Yeah, it looks super weird. The book
But
is also on the bestseller list again because of it.
of course, yeah. But yeah, Barbie. I'm just Ken. Peak cinema, I tell you. Um, Number four, the only director on this list who isn't with us anymore, passed away just a couple years ago. A true artist who I usually like his movies, even if I don't. I'm like, okay, a couple of times. Um, but this one is incredible. Ever since I first watched it back in 2001. Um, and it's even more so because it wasn't even supposed to be a movie. It started as a television pilot that they didn't pick up, and then he's like, "Well, I'm just going to finish the story and I'm going to film it." David Lynch directed Mulholland Drive in 2001, and that
That
is
was a
number four.
pilot.
It started as a pilot
Oh,
for
I didn't know
ABC.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, Mulholland
like the
Drive is
first hour of the
wild.
movie, what is essentially the pilot. Yeah,
Oh wow, I did not know that. Wow, I love Mulholland Drive.
so good.
I
Like,
just bought that actually. I just bought that on Vudu.
sweet.
Um,
Mm.
yeah, very weird.
It is, but it's a movie. I guess I've never been like super confused by it. I guess I've always just kind of like, I mean, yeah, I get the story. Like I get what it's going for. It's not like it's weird, but it's not super confusing if you can just kind of go with it.
It's not, not yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
It's effective too. Even if it is, even the out there parts are effective.
yeah,
It's just a really I don't want to say mainstream, but for David Lynch, it just feels like it has mass. It's an easy mass appeal if you see it. Like I think I could show it to a normal, not one of us, but a normal, and they'll still enjoy it.
yeah,
Whereas some of the other like if I showed my wife Eraserhead, and I don't think she really got it. Or not that she didn't get it, but I just don't
yeah.
think it was for her. Whereas I think
You can
Mulholland
put me in
Drive,
that camp.
she
Yeah, you can
yeah.
put me in that camp. I watched Eraserhead, and I appreciate Eraserhead, but watching it was like being trapped in that room with that guy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
with that baby. It's
Yeah.
like, come on.
The
Uh,
baby was disturbing. It also, it kind of feels like going to film school when you watch it too.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
true.
not. It's just not what Mulholland Drive is.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, sad.
Uh,
Yeah. R.I.P. David
Rest
Lynch.
in peace,
Sad.
David Lynch. Thank you for Mulholland Drive and lots of other great ones. Elephant Man, Blue Velvet, Wild at
Oh.
Heart, Get Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, Mulholland Drive's number 4. Top 3, baby. It's number 3. Um. It's not the only musical because we had La La Land. And Star is Born sort of musical once. Yeah. Um. This is just a personal favorite. I'd be lying to myself if I didn't put it at number 3. It's also in my top 10 movies of all time. It's also from the year 2001.
I'm gonna
Um,
guess. Is it Chicago?
no, that's from the year after that. And no, not
Uh,
Chicago. No, not a Rob
okay.
Marshall movie.
I'm trying
Because
to guess based on musicals.
this is also, well, as opposed to Chicago, which was adapted from the stage, like once, this show has gone from the movies to Broadway.
It was a movie musical that they
Yes,
turned into a musical. From the year
yes.
2001.
2001, 2001, nominated for many Academy Awards, including Best Picture, from a director whose work I'm pretty iffy on, except for this movie. I'll go ahead
Who
and say
could
it.
be it? Again, I don't know.
It is. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't guess it, but that's fine. Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge.
Oh, of course. Of course. Yes. Of
I
course.
A complete masterpiece that just it's like my favorite kind of buffet. It's not even that like it's I completely understand people who don't like this movie because it's a
Nobody doesn't
lot.
like Moulin Rouge. It
But there are
holds
people who
up.
don't. There are
I
people who
don't
don't
know
like
who.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge. To be like, oh, I don't like Moulin Rouge. It's like, oh, you don't like Elton John, you don't like Paul McCartney, you don't like
Right.
what do you
Yeah.
not there? There's not
Yeah. Yeah.
ones you don't like the Police. Like, come on, like there's like awesome songs in that
True.
movie, and like Ewan, oh my gosh,
Ewan
that guy sings. The guy
and
sings good.
yes, he does. Nicole is
Also
incredible in
my
that
favorite
movie.
John Leguizamo performance too. Just so
Sure.
silly
Sure.
and I mean, it's not like he's like the main guy or anything, but it's just a really fun, wacky John Leguizamo performance.
And I want to let me, yeah, take a quick
And
peek.
Broadbent too. I mean, lots of great performances.
Yeah, like was that? I think he won the Oscar the year after that. But I'm like, why? He should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Moulin Rouge. You got to be kidding
John
me.
Leguizamo.
No, Jim Broadbent.
Jim Broadbent was up for Topsy Turvy, I think, wasn't he?
No,
And
but
and for it was Topsy,
he
or it was Iris.
Iris. That's what he won for. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the same year. That's right. So he should have won for that. But whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they
it was.
probably, it probably lifted the other. I mean, Moulin Rouge was a way bigger movie than Iris.
Yeah.
You know,
Um, but yeah, Moulin Rouge is just, I just, it's really truly been inspiring to me, just because because I like to do like cabaret shows up here in Chicago, and it took me a while to figure out that I'm just really trying to build like little my version of Moulin Rouge every time I get my friends together and make
oh,
shows,
fun.
So yeah, it's an incredible movie. I love it so much. Number 3. Two
Uh,
more. Two.
I was working at the movie theater when that movie came out, so I saw it so many times in the movie theater.
Huh, okay. Okay.
Working
That's
at
cool. That's cool.
AMC.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Two incredible directors left. Two incredible films. Two perfect movies. Maybe easy to guess, but maybe not. So number two, anyways. This is the best movie of the best 15 years. It was my favorite movie of like the 20 teens.
Like running out of directors. I'm trying to. You just every time I think of one, I'm like, no, we already did that director. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I have no
So,
idea where this is going, so I'm
well,
excited.
I know we've kind of broken this up, so it's kind of hard to keep track of what's going on. This is from one of the best probably ever, certainly currently working. He's made a lot of great movies. He has one I'm excited about coming out later this year. But this is his best, I would say. Um, Perfect Script 2, written by Aaron Sorkin, directed by David Fincher in 2010.
Social Network.
Social Network.
Yep. Oh
The
my gosh,
Social Network.
so good,
Yes.
so good.
Perfect movie.
My favorite, some of my favorite scenes ever in film and writing, just like when Andrew Garfield goes to back to the place and tells him he's coming back for all of it, and
Yeah.
oh my
Oh
gosh,
God.
and the
Yeah.
scenes
Yeah.
in the just where he slams the computer down, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
I gotta, I mean, not a guy I'm like a huge stand for in real life, but I kind of think Justin Timberlake maybe should have been nominated for that movie too.
he
He's
was so
pretty,
sleazy. Yeah, it was a
yeah,
really good sleazy.
yeah,
He fit that tech bro thing so well, and
yeah,
and you know what, like Jesse Eisenberg, he has so many, he kind of does his like Jesse Eisenberg thing, but like there's nobody on the planet that was a better fit for Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, it's like it was like that casting choice was just unbelievably spot
yeah.
on.
It's
And
true.
like like honestly, like it, I don't really know what Mark Zuckerberg is like, but I just now associate him with what I have
You
seen. That is
associating with
Mark
that guy,
Zuckerberg,
100%. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it is. That
And you
was
mentioned it, yeah, yeah. And you mentioned it earlier too, but that scene, but it's the movie that where I met Andrew Garfield, who is again one of my favorites working right now.
yeah.
He's great in that movie, and he's always great.
Yeah,
Um,
Aaron Sorkin writes good stuff, and even every like all the characters all the way down, like the Winklevoss twins, like every character in that movie
yes,
had such a great moment.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. And the ending is so fun. The
It's a
friend
great ending.
request,
Yes,
yeah,
just sitting there
yeah,
hitting
yeah,
refresh. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
God.
Fun, fun,
Yeah.
fun, fun. I
Okay.
wish I was Aaron Sorkin. Um,
You're Aaron Kozak. That's
I
okay.
know we're close. I was one name off. Cool. That was a good
All
one.
right. All right. So we're finally
That's a
made it.
movie I just enjoy so much too. I still enjoy it every time I
Okay.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, should have won Best Picture, but whatever.
What won that year?
The King's Speech.
I picked The King's Speech that year, but yes, if I go looking back on it, yes, I don't think we knew how important that movie was though at the time because we didn't have because we've now had another 16 years of social media where now we like really can grasp like how massive that thing was like in terms
Yes.
of like how the movie comments on the world and the time. I just don't think Facebook was still a little
I mean, that's the
goofy little
thing though.
social media.
Yeah, but walking out of that movie, I was like, my impression was like, oh, that's a mirror. Like that is
Yeah.
where we are. If not where we're
Yeah.
going, and we've gone so much further. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
if I that it certainly one has passed the other over time. No, I do love
yeah,
King's Speech, I do love it, but yes, I don't watch King's Speech all the time. I do check in on Social Network here every other year or so.
yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
for sure.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we
All
are.
right, number one.
Number one, the big boy, There's one director who, well, it's my favorite, and we haven't gotten to him yet. We've talked about him actually a lot on this podcast, but not in relation to this list or this movie I'm about to say. More in relation to the fact that he's nominated this year and will probably win an Oscar tomorrow night, hopefully two or three. But
We
this
haven't had a
movie,
P.T. Anderson movie yet. I'm sorry to spoil it in this
no,
list.
no, I haven't because it's at
Oh
the
my
top,
gosh.
because it's the best one, because it's number one from 2007. I think it should have won Best Picture, though I'm not necessarily mad about the movie that did win. But there's only one movie left that it could be, and that's There Will Be Blood at number
Yeah.
one. It's the best movie of the past
Oof.
25 years.
Yeah. It's
Daniel Day
definitely the
Lewis,
best performance of the last
best
25 years.
performance of the last
No
20,
question.
if not
Yeah.
ever.
It is yeah, I have a hard agree on that. I think that is probably my opinion the best movie. Though I do like, again, we talk about one battle after another. I just think it's a bigger directing feat. I don't necessarily think it will go down in film history as being better than There Will Be Blood, but I just There Will Be Blood is just as much Daniel Day Lewis as P.T. Anderson, and I just feel one battle after
This is
another
true.
was P.T. Anderson just directed the crap out of that movie. That's where I differentiate the two in terms of apples and oranges a little bit. But oh my gosh, love it. Love Daniel Day Lewis. Wish he wasn't so weird and would do more movies.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah, it's incredible. And you know, the ending scene. Well, it's my favorite ending of a movie probably ever. Just him throwing the bowling pin up and saying, "I'm finished," after he's beaten this guy's brains in. I drink your milkshake.
yeah.
That is, oh my God,
Yeah.
it's otherworld. It's
I
one of
like
the
I like
greatest
when he's
confrontations.
getting at the church and he's just like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love when he first meets Eli Sunday and he watches him in the church healing those people, and his whole performance. And then after he meets him at the door, and as Daniel walks away, he says, "That was one hell of a show. I liked it," because it's like he understands. It's like, ugh. He understand immediately. They understand each other and what they're doing, and it is also like The Social Network. That movie is a mirror to like American life. It's
Yeah.
religion and industry.
And it's and I think we talked about it earlier, maybe, but like Quentin Tarantino, what a thing to say about. I mean, like, of all the Paul Dano performances, like, if you wanted to be like whatever, he's like not that one. That one is
No, yeah,
unbelievable. Like, and you're going toe to toe with the best actor on the planet. I mean, like, I'm always going to be a Tom Hanks guy, but that's because I like Tom Hanks movies so much, and I just think he's always good, and he just has more than Daniel Day Lewis. But like, when Daniel Day Lewis is in a movie, you cannot help but just be like, wow, and he does the chameleon
yes.
thing like better than Johnny Depp, and oh my
Better than just
gosh.
about anyone, really.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
anyone that does except for maybe like Peter Sellers or somebody like that, way back when. But I don't know. He is arguably. I think it's not even outlandish to say that he's the best film actor of all time. I mean, he's Marlon Brando good. He's like
100%. Yeah,
he's way, way, way up there. And to go toe to
yeah.
toe in that kind of thing, like to slap Daniel Day Lewis across the face, like, oh my gosh, what a
But
ride.
just even that, the scene though, another where he runs out, just walks out, or no, when Eli confronts him in the fields, and he just slaps Eli in the face and starts smashing him down into the mud, and he's on top
Yeah.
of him. It's just like, ah.
Uh,
Or when that other guy, when he's in the restaurant with his son, and he just puts like a napkin over his face and starts no, starts talking gibberish in that
yeah.
restaurant. He
Yeah.
just does all these weird things in this movie. That movie is. unbelievable. Yeah,
That would have been a fun set to be on. I feel
maybe
like I would have learned a ton.
it's really hot. They're in the desert.
Oh yeah, well obviously, well I would be at the
Yeah.
crafty table though. I wouldn't be in.
Okay.
They
That's
wouldn't put me. I would be in the writer's assistant or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet
Um,
all of his set. I bet all of PT Anderson sets are a good time.
I would
Yeah,
guess Daniel Day Lewis is like, I don't want air conditioning. I want to feel it. I
I
want
want
to
to
be
live
in
in a
here.
cabin. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um.
and that,
Well,
yeah, yeah. And
man.
if I, it's just his. If I PT Anderson briefly, if I could have, I mean, there's a reason that I limited myself to one movie per director because it would have been like movies like Phantom Thread and The Master would have probably
Yeah.
crowded this list too, or The Wolf of Wall Street, or
Yeah.
Hugo. Probably not The Departed as much as I love The Departed.
I still love The
But
Departed.
yes,
I'm
it's
very
great.
partial to The Aviator though too, and I mean I there was just
It's
so
grown
many,
on me. It's grown on me. I don't like. I think The Aviator loses its way in like the last 30 minutes or so, but it's grown on me over the years.
Yeah, I just thought it was so grand, all the old Hollywood stuff. Again, it was like the directing was what I thought was
The
cool.
directing is
It
yes.
wasn't
When
my
you really
favorite
watch it, yeah,
screenplay, but just like
sure.
the plane crashes and all of that kind of stuff. There was just so much. There was so much stuff. Little Wainwright
Yeah.
doing the old time band
It
and
is
all. It's
some of
just
the
so
most
much fun stuff.
interesting and like
Yeah.
engaged directing Scorsese's
Adam
ever done.
Scott. I mean, first time I
Yeah.
really recognized Adam Scott in a movie.
Ian Holm in that movie,
Oh
and
yeah, that's
obviously,
right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh
yeah,
man,
that's
well that was
that's me.
fun.
Top 25. That's it. That's it. Yeah, and that
I
ties us
I
leads us
enjoyed
into
that. I agree
yeah.
with you. I think it was I think I probably agreed with 95% of it. I think you take away Stars Born and Tree of Life, and I think we would have had the same list.
Oh, and Skyfall probably too, but
Oh yeah, well yeah, I guess that's true. But I'm sure Skyfall is great though. I need to see the James Bond movies. I am 100%. And like I said, it is the biggest hole in my credibility that I did not ever do a James Bond deep dive.
just
I'm a Mission
watch.
Impossible
Yeah,
guy. I just love Mission
sure.
Impossible, and I just never found James Bond for
Well,
some
and
reason.
that's fair. You know what? All I would say most of the Mission Impossible movies are better than 80% of the James Bond movies. Okay, that's fine. Just watch Skyfall. Like I remember when it came out, I talked to my mom like a week after that, and she had gone to see it just randomly, and she loved it. And she's never seen a James Bond movie in her life either. She doesn't care about James Bond. She just went to the movies and watched Skyfall and thought it was great. So
Um, well, cool. I'll have to do it, and thank you for bringing us some content for these episodes.
my
Uh,
pleasure.
we'll have to think of something else next year to do similar.
Sure, sure.
Well, do we want to close this baby out with our pass through the Oscar ballot?
Let's get to this ballot. Let's do it.
Get it pulled up here.
May I have the envelope, please?
And the Oscar for Best Picture is presented to.
Okay, here we go. So me and you both failed on actor in a leading role in that. Well, it's not to say I may still see it before tomorrow, but we did not see The Secret Agent. Okay.
We have to vote anyway, though.
And I got to tell you, I mean, Timothy Chalamet is getting some bad PR right now. He is just, people are not excited about him right now. That opera thing, the opera thing, I thought it was a dumb thing to say, but I also am like, man, you know what? Now it's kind of gotten where it's gone the other way, where it's like, are we really going to like derail this guy's entire career because he said one dumb thing in one interview that wasn't even
That's
like It wasn't like he like said something sexist or racist or homophobic. He just said he doesn't like ballet. He doesn't think anyone cares about ballet
Right.
and
And I think he
opera.
just chose his words poorly. That's all.
Yeah. It's like I don't know if we need to just. I don't know if it's if it's worth kicking him off. But I'll tell you what it has done for Kalshi is it has shifted the gambling market in favor of Michael B. Jordan. And I just got to tell you, I just don't think that's going to happen.
I doubt it.
I don't. If anything, I think it would go to Leo. And if anything, I like Michael B. Jordan. I do. I just don't think a horror film acting role is going to do it. I just don't. I don't see it. It didn't have the importance. It just didn't have that kind of weight behind it. Sinners was just a amazingly well done vampire film, and I just don't know. Michael B. Jordan is going to get an Oscar someday. If he doesn't get it this year, he is going to get an Oscar. He is a
possible.
Yeah. I mean, he just will. I just think he will. I've seen enough of him where I know he's going to get the right role. He's going to get the Denzel Washington type role where he just is unquestionably pushed. I just don't think Sinners is going to be it for him. And even playing two characters, it's like you're playing twin brothers. It's not like you played two really. I mean, it's not like you like channeled two different characters and it's twin brothers, a classic twin brother trope. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I think you're right. I do. It is interesting though. I wonder because, well, first of all, as to that controversy, I think Oscar voting had already closed by the time.
Yeah, it was on the last day. Yeah,
right. So a lot of people had already voted. I think it's going to come down to. I mean, are they voting for the performance or are they voting for who they like? Or,
well, I'm going to go ahead. I think.
May I have the envelope, please?
They also say that no press is bad press, and I think Chalamet is going to pull this.
I think he probably is too. I think they're tired of they're gonna.
Yeah, I think it's time. And then he will not be nominated again for a while. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with Chalamet, and I think I'm gonna take this Kalshi bet too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chalamet as well. That seems the smart money at this point. I could be wrong, but it seems.
Okay. Look, we listen. We are not the people that get into the weeds. All right, and right now this category is in the weeds, and at the end of the day, the Oscars are going to do what the Oscars are going to always do. And I just don't think there's anything. I haven't seen any. If there is a major shift in Oscar voting trends, I haven't seen it yet. I think if anything, last year was one of the most predictable years. And I think this is a predictable year. I mean, this is a predictable year. I don't know. See
these three of these acting categories make me very nervous. I think there's only one that's locked in for sure.
You know what? I was so sure on Sean Penn, and now I'm not as sure. But I think we're looking at a Timothy Chalamet here. I'm gonna put my money on that. So, and are you with me? Or are you gonna just?
I'm going Chalamet. No, I'm going Chalamet.
Chalamet, fun. All right, very good.
Even though if I were voting, I'd vote for Ethan Hawke personally, but we're going with smart money here.
If it was the Tony, I'd vote for Ethan Hawke. I agree. Okay. Actor in a supporting role. I'm gonna see Sentimental Value tomorrow. Listen, I'm gonna see Sentimental Value tomorrow, and I reserve the right to change my Oscar ballot on the day if I see this, but I haven't seen it yet. But I had a gut feeling. I had such a strong gut feeling when I saw. I mean, it was just such a wild. Here, we'll just go ahead and do it. it was just such a wild, kooky,
May I have the
disturbing, fun Sean Penn supporting role. We've seen it was just Sean Penn like we'd never seen it. Again, the movie has the importance. It's he is ice. He is ice. That's the villain right now of our time right now, and he is that.
Yes.
And I just think Sean Penn. I'm gonna go with Sean Penn, and you know what? And I know people are gonna be pissed again. That doesn't go to. I think people are gonna be pissed that Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo don't win, and
I
but
think
just don't think it's
the
gonna
sinners
happen.
see. I think the sinners love is not going to go Michael B. Jordan's way. I think it's going to go Delroy Lindo's way. I think that's going to be their way of honoring the cast of that movie in a way.
It's a tough category, and also I saw Frankenstein.
And his career, and Delroy Lindo's whole career. That's the
Yeah.
other thing too. It's going to be a career Oscar. I feel. I might be wrong.
It really is. It's a tough.
Sean Penn has 2 Oscars. Sean Penn has 2 Oscars already.
He does. I have to go with my gut on how I felt in the moment, having not seen Sentimental Value yet. I just don't know. I just know how I felt when I saw it. I thought this is Sean Penn's Oscar. He's going to win another Oscar for this. Like he is so evil and so weird. And oh, mommy.
I mean, he is. I mean, no, in my personal opinion, he is kind of my favorite performance of the fight. Either he or Benicio. Those are my 2 favorite guys.
Yeah, I love Benicio too. And
Ocean
the fact
Waves,
that I love
baby.
The fact that I loved Benicio so much and still felt Sean Penn was going to get it. I just think that's it. It's going to happen. I'm glad that we're not in agreement here, so that but I think also I didn't see Sentimental Value, and he did win the Golden Globe. This year, one thing that did make this year unpredictable is if people are winning different awards. It's not like there really hasn't been an awards sweep per se in the acting categories, except for Chalamet.
And Jesse Buckley.
Oh yeah. Which speaking of, yeah, I'm going there too. Yeah, I'm going Jesse Buckley. Have you watched Hamnet yet?
I have the envelope, please.
Yes, I did.
Did you? You don't agree? You didn't like?
No, I thought it was a very good.
Already.
I just did, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think it was a very good, not great.
Did you not sob at the end though? Didn't it wow in the end?
I thought the ending was awkward. I thought the middle part was the strongest. I thought the beginning and the middle were the strongest.
Oh, you didn't like that? Okay, no, hold on.
I didn't like it.
I have tried not to play.
Wait.
I have tried not to play sound clips this episode. I have tried to honor your sound clips request.
Thank you.
By reducing the sound clips.
Hey,
I have done my part.
this is bullshit.
Okay, we have to talk about this one though.
So are you asking me? Do I like the part where the whole audience extended
No. I consider the ending the whole play scene, the fact that she. Maybe it's just me and how I feel about my own life or something. Maybe there's something with me, but there's just the fact that I have a spouse who's not really a movie person, and I feel she doesn't understand what I do. She doesn't. I won't say she doesn't appreciate it. I would just say she doesn't understand. She's just not artist. She's not career artistic minded. She has artistic taste, but I don't think she ever saw any sort of art as like a career thing. I don't think. Sure. I think her family were all in the military, and they did not. I don't think my parents didn't either. I had to force my way into going to LA and doing all of that and pursuing this, and I don't think anyone gets it, and that's fine. But that moment where she realizes like what his art is and what it does and how, because the whole movie she's like, you know, you don't care. I think she's feeling like he doesn't care about the family, and then she sees it in the work, and she sees it for the first time and realizes this is how he shares his family with the world, and I just thought that
Yeah.
was such a beautiful,
Yeah.
just ugly crying. You didn't ugly cry at all.
Yeah, in the middle, you
Like
know.
just when the kid died.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't cry
I
at the
mean,
play. You didn't go. You didn't. I mean, I just thought it was so
maybe I
slow
did.
building
I
up to.
mean, that doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Oh,
I
I
don't
just
care. I'll
thought
cry it.
it.
So what?
I just thought it was the end. It just wowed in the end. The whole play bit to me was what made the movie. It just showed that even though he's, for her,
Yeah. Okay. There were some
she
awkward
didn't.
things though, man. Because
She
like,
just didn't understand how important his work was until she saw it,
she
and she
didn't.
didn't
Why did
realize that
she
she
didn't
was part of it.
seem to understand what plays were? And that's like, it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
my what.
sure.
But why? Like, kind of one of my issues with this whole movie is like connecting with this character to
She's a
begin with
person of
of
the woods.
Agnes.
She's a woods. She's a forest lady.
What? She's a what?
She's a forest lady. She's like
What is a forest lady?
she just wants to be in the forest, and she doesn't want. She did that was what she did the whole movie. She wanted to have her babies in the forest, and she grew up
Yeah, it's
outside of the
right.
big city of they strapped her on eight. It's like the country folk. It's like you
Yeah,
know it's like when I don't know, like maybe you had a very cultured household, but I feel like there were times where my parents came to plays and they were like, we didn't even realize this was good. We didn't even know you were good at this. Like I don't know.
sure,
It just
sure.
feels like she felt. I don't know. I just feel like the play resolved the conflict of the thing in such a beautiful way and such a subtle way, and just the theater nerd in me just wept into my popcorn. I don't know what else to say. It was just the thing that wowed me about the movie was the play scene. I mean, the
Mm.
rest of it was just it was slow, and then it was stressful, then it was sad, and then it wowed. I don't know. Okay. Well, I thought you
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna like it better, but we do agree. We agreed that she is going
I
to win
will
the
let me
Oscar
say she
tomorrow.
is going to win the Oscar, and we just to slightly point back to the category we just left. Um, I might have traded out Jacob Elordi's nomination for Paul Mescal. I thought he was really, really good in Hamnet, honestly, as Shakespeare.
Paul Mescal burned me so bad in Gladiator. Not bad, but I just didn't really like the second Gladiator as much as I liked
Well,
the
no,
first one,
it's a
and
silly movie.
it was
Yeah,
disappointing, and so it kind of burned me on him. But I agree too. Frankenstein, the makeup did so much of the work. I just,
yeah, yeah. And I mean, Elordi gave a good, interesting performance, but
yeah,
Paul Mescal, I kind of his grief and like when he was rehearsing Hamlet with the young actors and his performance at the end as the ghost and
yeah,
just flirting with like all of his I really thought he was quite good.
yeah.
Yeah, even though I didn't really like that. It's just like little things like what this where he was on at the river's edge and he started saying to be or not to be. That was a little too much for me. Like
Yeah. That's the stuff that I bumped on
yeah,
too.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
stuff I
yeah.
bumped on too. But the play, but I was really tracking. I was really tracking Jesse Buckley's character the whole time, the whole movie. I mean, I kind of felt that's who I invested in, and that's whose problem was resolved in the play, and so I just
Yeah.
that was very emotional for me. I don't know. I just thought it was
Yeah.
wonderful.
And I do
But
want to
she's
say that whatever issues I might have with the character as it's sort of presented and developed, her performance was very effective. And I do think she'll win. Even if I might prefer Rose Byrne's performance, to be honest.
Yeah. I have to watch
But
that. I'm not gonna get that one in. I try, I almost started it last night very late, but I was so tired I couldn't do it.
she's
I
quite
watched
good.
so many things yesterday, and I tried to go
Sure.
one more.
Okay.
Okay,
But
well, let's move on here so we keep it tight here in the ballot. Supporting role. I didn't see sentimental value. Once again, I reserve the right to pick, but I'm gonna fall back on what I know to be true. It is a P.T. Anderson
May I have
year,
the
and this is
envelope,
the
please?
year that one battle after another is going to clean up tomorrow. And this is one a simple pickup that's going to happen.
you think it's gonna be Perfidia Beverly Hills, huh?
Yeah, I want Amy Madigan to win. I want Weapons to win. I do. The hang up I have, the little hang up I have is that she came so late in the movie. But I know that's what the supporting role does, and that's fine.
Tiana Taylor leaves one battle after another, 30 minutes.
It's true. You know what? That's a good point. That's a really good point. My heart wants Weapons, but I have to go with my gut, and I just know that my gut says this is a P.T. Anderson year, and that's what's going to walk away with all the Oscars. I like the daughter in that movie too. I'm
I thought she might have gotten. Yeah, me too. I don't think she's in the movie quite. That doesn't stop.
Well, after I see sentimental value, I for everybody at home and for you, just so you know, because I am going to watch sentimental value tomorrow before I make my Oscar ballot. I may amend that one once I see that.
That's cool.
But I just think it's
those
happen.
performances. The performances are very good. I was really surprised by Elle Fanning. Actually, she's pretty great.
Elle's not the one from the M. Night Shyamalan movie, right? Which one? Which one is the one? There's two sisters, right? There's two fantasy.
Yeah, Dakota, and Elle. Yeah. I think maybe she was at a Shyamalan. She was in Super 8.
She was in
a while ago.
I get them mixed up.
Dakota's older.
Yeah, the blonde one. Yeah, she was.
Well, they're both blonde.
Okay, I need to see the movie clearly. I get them mixed up. What was the movie that she was a child actor in, though?
A lot.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna find it here. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, she was Squeaky Fromme.
They were both young actors.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second. Where did we see her? Oh no! It wasn't M. Night Shyamalan. It was I Am Sam. That's what she was in. That I'm thinking.
They're both. Well, yeah, they're both in I Am Sam, though.
They are.
Yeah, I think
but she played the main daughter, right?
No, Dakota is the main daughter.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Dakota. Okay, yeah, and I think Elle plays like a younger version of that character. They cast like the younger sister to play.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Well, I'll have to see that. I'm excited about that, but I just haven't yet. You want to make look? Do you want to just get on the K-pop Demon Hunters train? You need to just get on.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, sure.
Very good. Very good. I forgot to ding myself too for the last one. Okay. Knemu's coming on board. K-pop Demon Hunters. Fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna be right
X there. I haven't seen it, but sure.
You're gonna get it right. Don't worry. So you said you saw an animated short?
I saw all of these except for the three sisters. So I saw Butterfly, I saw Forever Green, I saw The Girl Who Cried Pearls, and I saw Retirement Plan.
And were these on and you said these are on Hulu? No, they're on YouTube.
Correct.
Okay. So what's gonna win then?
Oh man, it's
Let's see what Kalshi says. Though Kalshi, I gotta tell you, Kalshi is starting to look a lot better deals. Again, I think people do not know. People, this is now that all the bandwagoners are coming in and making picks. It's like you guys don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of chance to make money on this. I'm gonna give them a little money. I think.
Um, I think I'm gonna go with Butterfly.
Okay, me too. Then, if you say so.
May I
Okay.
have the envelope, please?
I'll try to watch them real quick. They're shorts. I should have time.
Yeah, they are all
Um,
sorts. I watched them before I went to bed last night.
Casting. I didn't see the secret agent, but you know what? We gotta go. We just gotta make calls here.
See, wait, what are the nominees?
May I have the envelope, please?
Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, and Sinners. Really tough
I'm
call.
going. It's the first year for this category. And who knows what like you know what? I'm gonna go Sinners. I think it's gonna be.
This really does seem like one they could throw to Sinners.
Yeah, even though if I like the casting in One Battle a little bit better, actually One Battle and Marty Supreme.
I think
But
the casting was so much more intricate to the whole movie in Marty Supreme is the one thing, everyone had a look and a type and
yeah,
oh, I'm gonna
no,
go Marty Supreme just so we have a little fun here. We can't pick the same ones every time, but I think you're probably I would be hard pressed. I mean, this one is one we just cannot know. No
no.
one's gonna know.
It might be
Tough.
a nice way to split it, like best cast. If you can't get best picture, you'll get best casting or some. I don't know. It's new.
I got an ice cream man here at my house, oddly enough. Can you hear that? The ice cream man in the background?
I don't.
Oh, we got an ice cream man here.
It's 80 degrees
Okay,
outside.
costume design. Boy, I sure liked Frankenstein. I liked Frankenstein. I really did. It was just awesome. It was awesome.
I think
Oh, I wish I hadn't liked it so much to make it easier because this is one that I definitely think Sinners has a. Let's see what
I
Kalshi
think
says on this
I
one.
think I might actually go Frankenstein here because I'm not going Frankenstein anywhere else, and it might have some design. Um, yeah, Fred.
There's some things like you remember how we talked about every year about how also it's the amount of costumes and Frankenstein, like all the guys on the ship and all
Yeah,
of the ball, like the all the
yeah. Those the shots of the funeral of like his father's funeral and like when
yeah,
his new stepfather shows. Like there are a lot of
yeah,
really ornate
yeah,
and like a lot of costumes, like a lot of extras just standing around wearing costumes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with Frankenstein as well. Boy, we are cleaning house today, huh?
yeah, baby, taking
May I
out that
have the
trash.
envelope,
And
please?
for those of you who jumped in, we both agreed One Battle After Another is going to win cinematography last week. We already settled
Yeah,
that. So we're both going Frankenstein. The fact that we're both going
yeah,
Frankenstein
baby.
tells me Kalshi's 90%, by the way, on Frankenstein. I think we're going to win. You're not going to make any money there. Directing, are you finally ready to just do what you need to do? Are you
I'm ready to do the
what you
right
need?
thing.
Let's go. Very good. Can I just ask you one question?
May I have
Whose
the
year
envelope,
is it?
please?
Whose year
is
is it?
PTA's year, baby.
Yes, exciting. I'm excited. And I'm excited for him too.
Me
It was an
too.
awesome movie. Cool. Hey, I saw some documentaries. I did it.
Oh, right.
I did it.
Sweet.
I saw some documentaries. I'm gonna go ahead and make a pick here. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna give you my
I have the envelope, please.
breakdown. So first of all, I didn't see Cutting Through Rocks, and I didn't see Come See Me in Good Light, and I didn't see Nobody Against Mr. Putin. I just think we've had two Russian Ukraine movies in a row. I think they have moved on. So Alabama Solution and The Perfect Neighbor are stand your ground law movies. All right. One is about police officers standing their ground in a prison where they're literally just murdering the prisoners in Alabama. And the other one, and the reason why I think The Perfect Neighbor is going to win is The Perfect Neighbor is about a stand your ground law incident, but the entire film is edited through police body cam footage. And so it's an hour and a half of just straight police body cam footage, and it is just riveting. They just collected everybody, it is horrible what happened. But to be honest, Alabama Solution, I just cried that entire movie. I found it more moving. I think Alabama Solution really, I mean, what's going on in Alabama right now in the prison system is insane. So the police officers are just beating the people to death in the prisons. It's happening. And one of the guys in there is a political activist who has been in there, who's blind because he just got beat up like last year. And what he does, he's become an attorney in prison, and he just has filed over the past 20, 30 years. He has just filed like thousands of cases against the police officers there for like things, and they lose every one of them because of the stand your ground law, because all the police officer has to do is say, hey, he came at me with a knife, and it's over, and they lose. But what's happening is, in order to, like, there's so many things they've done. There's people who they were going to get to testify on a couple of them, and those guys ended up dead. And also they dropped paroles down almost to, they literally had an 80% decline in paroles in order to keep them in prison, so that they can't get out and tell everybody what happened. It is so messed up. The state of Alabama, from the governor and like they have the governor in it, the attorney general. I mean, they have just put them in slavery, and they tried to do a work strike. And what they did is they stopped feeding them in order to break the work strike, and so also that made the prison crazy, because now you have all these people starving in prisons all over Alabama because they're being, and they also, and like they've been, and the thing that makes it really interesting is the only way they do it is they've been sneaking in cell phones. So it's all snuck in cell phone footage, because otherwise, how would we know? And the only reason we've seen it is because these prisoners have illegally smuggled in cell phones and start taking videos, and like there's rats everywhere, and like there's just feces everywhere. It's like Alabama is, we talk about like other countries, like crazy prisons. The Alabama prisons are crazy. And one thing at the end they say is that this is every prison in America, even though Alabama is the one who did it. This is what's going on inside. Yeah. And it is crazy. And they started talking about how much money it cost them when they went on strike, how much it cost out of the state of Alabama, and it's like they're keeping them in prison because they're making them so much money. And it is just, it was shocking. So I think it was a more important movie. It was a really tough call, but I just think The Perfect Neighbor, just the way they did it through the body cam, where there's no talking heads, there's no nothing. It's just body cam footage the whole time, and that was pretty cool. So I think that's gonna win. But you should watch Alabama Solution. That's on HBO. It is nuts. Did you see any of the documentaries, or can we proceed?
I did not. But
okay, I rounded it out here. So I got us a couple moves here in the documentary category And I got more in the short films too, because I saw 3 of the documentary shorts. So I'll just go ahead and close this out too. So the one that's going to win, I'll just tell you, is All the Empty Rooms. And All the Empty Rooms is and I saw 3 of them, but All the Empty Rooms is going to win for sure. And it's this guy on CBS News who does like the feel good stories. And he does all the feel good stories, and they kind of bring him in dark times to make everyone feel good. Well, he kind of had a moment where he was like, I'm just not going to do this anymore. And what he did is he decided he wasn't going to try to make people feel good about the school shootings. So he went and did a documentary of all these kids who were killed in these school shootings and how their parents have not touched their rooms. And he films their rooms and takes photos of their rooms and talks about the rooms of the kids that have died. And oh my God, it is just so sad. I mean, it is like sad. So he's going to win for sure. I would bet the farm on that one. Well, we should make a decision on film editing.
I think didn't I already do that, or did I not?
I don't think we did. You did. We didn't mark it. What did you do? One battle after another?
I'm pretty. I didn't mark. Yeah, I think that if I didn't, I'm doing it. Yes.
Might have been. I'm almost there. Me too. Me too. Me too. One battle after another. Let's do it. It's just that time. Okay, we really stank in the international feature film. I will see Sentimental Value.
I have seen Sentimental Value, but yeah.
I'll see
in
it.
fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and vote, if I can, for Sentimental Value.
Yeah.
May I have the envelope, please?
I haven't seen it. I will see it. Because it's one I definitely want to see. But I think just by virtue of it being the best picture was there any others?
The Secret Agent.
It just got so many. It got so many nominations. It just seems like it's the obvious choice.
Here we go.
So I'll pick it too, but I don't get an X because I didn't see it. Live action short film. Did you see any of these?
I did. I watched 2 of these.
May I have the envelope, please?
And I am going to vote for 2 people exchanging saliva.
Oh, wow. Let's see what Kalshi says. Kalshi agrees with you by a long shot. Swimman telling you.
It's really
we just got to trust our judgment here. All right, I'm going with you then. I'm going with you on this journey. That saves me some time. I would like to get, man, it sucks here. They don't put the short films out. I got to drive to Dallas if I want to see the short films.
Yeah, that does suck.
Far. It's an hour drive for me. So it ain't happening. Makeup. Oh my gosh. And here, my gosh, this one's rough because Smashing Machine, I feel like the only thing good about Smashing Machine was the makeup. I shouldn't say good, but the only thing like Oscar worthy about that movie was the makeup. The makeup was superb. But Frankenstein, I'm going with Smashing Machine. You know what? If Smashing Machine, if they weren't going to give Smashing Machine the makeup Oscar, they wouldn't have even put it on here. It wouldn't have even been considered for this at all because the movie itself was just so mid, and the fact is that the makeup just carried this movie. The fact that we all watched the trailer and we just went, holy crap, that's The Rock. Like that's makeup right there. So this might be my Babylon, but I'm picking it anyway. I'm going Smash Machine over Frankenstein because they also had to, not only did they have to do it, but they had to make his face look all swollen and messed up after the fights and stuff too. This is happening for them. I'm going with Smashing Machine. How about you?
Sinners.
Sinners. The vampire makeup, lots of gore.
Yeah, and I think there's a reason. I've been pretty balanced in my approach to Sinners so far. But I mean, there's a reason it got a lot of nominations. Like I don't think it's gonna be a go home empty. It's
Yeah, it seems like something has to happen. I think some of these we're gonna lose on to Sinners for sure.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I hope not. Whatever.
So we're split. I'm one battle after another. You're Sinners in original score, original song. It's gonna be golden. It's gonna be golden. Up, up, up. It's our moment. That's what's gonna win. So, just you wanna,
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Look, just the fact that she hits this high. So I don't know what note it is, but it's. She hits that note. She belts that note. I can't. What's that note? That's got to be like it's just massively high, and she just belts it out. Oh my gosh! If she does it live, she did it live at the Golden Globes, and I think they did the Music Awards too. But when we see that and she hits that note, it's just ooh.
Are they performing?
So good.
Are they?
Oh, they have to.
Golden?
Oh,
Okay.
they have to.
I know that. I didn't know they were doing a lot.
They
but,
can. Well, they can do
two.
it. No, they can do it.
I know Miles Caden is singing "I Lied to You." From
I'm
Sinners.
sure first of all, it's so hard to sing it. It's not. They could not get a special guest to sing this song because it's honestly, aside from like Mariah Carey or like I don't know what pop singers, like Lady Gaga doesn't hit notes that high. I don't know.
Ariana Grande does.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it's higher. It's higher than the Wicked. It's another like 3 steps up. I mean, it really is a high note. Okay. Best Picture. I've already made my choice. But
yeah, one battle.
Yeah, P.T. Anderson here. Great.
Come on, it's time to do the right thing.
Yeah, it's happening. It's just happening. And then you know what? And there's a lot of pull. Let's look at Kalshi here. Let's see where we are. Because I'm telling you, everything is pulling towards Sinners. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. I feel bad for all the people who bet earlier now because you're going to be making. If you bet today, you're going to make a lot more money. Let's see what we got here. Best picture. Is it still going to be? Nope. Let's see what's going on here. It's not in there. There is no best picture. That can't be. Best picture.
Oh yes, they're doing Golden.
Still one battle after another. Yeah, there's no money to be made there. Okay, because it's gonna happen. Production design. Production design. I think I'm gonna go with Frankenstein on this one. I am.
Didn't I already vote this? Oh,
I don't have you marked. I'm going with Frankenstein.
May I have the envelope, please?
Again, it could be Sinners, but at the end of the day, you were on a farm, you were in a barn. I just don't know if that quite elevates a ship stuck in the Arctic Ocean, or the blowing up of the castle, like all of that stuff, all of the crap in his house, and I just don't think it's happened. I think
it probably will be. Yeah.
Even one battle after another was cool, but it was a lot of deserts. It was a lot of regular shops and downtowns and a junked out house. It just didn't have the artistic. I mean, this seems like what Guillermo del Toro does. He's gonna win,
All
or they're gonna win.
right. Okay. Okay. Frankenstein. Yeah. Sure.
Yes. Yes. Look, trust me. You made the right decision. This is
I
it.
I really
I
like the
know I got
concept.
Babylon wrong. I know I got Babylon wrong. I am not wrong this time.
I really like the production design of Marty Supreme, though.
I
Honestly,
do too. I
I like
really
that.
do. It's 91-8 Sinners, Frankenstein. So Kalshi is handedly with us too. Sound. I'm not gonna see F1, but I just know vroom vroom vroom, zoom zoom zoom. Also, I had a friend who he's in here. Is he on this one?
Actually, can I change? I'm gonna change mine. Can I change mine?
You're gonna change yours?
Yeah, let's change it. We're gonna
Oh
close. We're gonna close out yet.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll allow it. Where are we going?
we're going Sinners.
Sinners for sound design, eh? Can I
Yeah,
ask
man.
why?
Genre blending. It's music, but it's also action, and that's not the kind. It's a different skill set when it comes to sound mixing.
Yeah.
And I was some of the things I've been listening to are in my head too because they had to do a lot of ADR dialogue recording because of the cameras they were using to film that movie. They were really noisy and heavy, so it's like, and you really can't tell the difference.
I think I like where your head's at. I at the end of the day, and I'm going to tell you, this is the simple, basic reason why I'm not going to pick that, and I'm going to go, even though I haven't seen it, I'm going to pick F1, and that is because vroom vroom vroom,
You're
zoom
right.
zoom
Hey,
zoom, crash
sure.
crash crash. It's the Top Gun effect. It is, it is, it is fast cars crashes and all and vroom, and I just think to
Crash
me
and boom.
that's
Yeah.
that is sound. So I'm gonna go with F1. So but in terms of merit, you probably have me there.
May I have the envelope, please?
I'm trying to think of any Frankenstein sounds that really stuck out. I mean, I just, but they got to give something to Sinners too. Visual
Yeah, man.
effects.
Ooh. Avatar.
Avatar.
May I have the
I
envelope,
hate it.
please?
I hate it, but it's true. And I vow here and now I will not be seeing it. That's one I will not be seeing. But I vow here and now I will not see it. But it is going to win the Oscar tomorrow for
Yeah.
visual effects.
Yeah.
Just the fact that how many people probably did they hire? I mean, that studio is like its own city. Okay, we both are one battle after another, so it's really just up to me now to make my screenplay pick. You know what? I'm going with Sinners. I think this is the only way.
May I have
This
the
is the
envelope,
only way
please?
for the Oscars to avoid all the hate there, which they're going to get a ton of hate anyway. But this will soften the blow of all the hate they're going to get. And at the end of the day, Sinners was the coolest script of the year. It just
Sure.
was. It was the coolest. It was the funnest. It
Yeah.
was the tightest. It was all of those things.
Most creative.
It
Yeah.
just was all of that, and you know what? There's a reason why. And Ryan Coogler is just such a cool writer. Um, and I just don't. I just Josh Safdie is just too stressful to me. I know they're great screenplays, but they're too stressful. Blue Moon is a play, and I'm sure sentimental value is wonderful, but sentimental value did have I just don't know if we really. I don't know. I have to see
Sentimental
it.
value is wonderful. You haven't seen it. I will say it does feel a bit like two or three different movies that
Yeah.
kind of, it's not as tight, not nearly as tight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have done it. We've made our selections. This was a good one. This was a good year. I'm happy with our selections. I think we have a very good shot to get this done. It's going to be close. Maybe we'll do a recap episode.
We'll see.
We'll see how we feel. I still would love. I'm going to say it again. I would love to do it live. What are you doing? You have to work or
maybe
something?
next year. Not tomorrow.
got a
I'm
party?
watching it. Yeah, I've got a party, but next year, like the party place
I
isn't
don't have
going
a
to be there
party to
anymore.
go to. Nobody in Dallas Fort Worth cares about the Oscars but me. I have no party to go to.
Oh, I'm sure there's some.
I'm gonna have to sit in my media room and watch it alone and cheer myself for all my victories. Cool, man. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this up. But good work. We made it. We've got our ballot. Everybody gamble responsibly. We're not responsible
Please
for
do.
all the money you lose. I'm gonna put a little on because I saw a couple things in there that I think are some steals. So
Sure.
cool. Well, have a great week. Enjoy your Oscars. Maybe we'll do it next week. Maybe
We'll certainly
Perhaps.
check in on the results. Yep.
absolutely. We'll see. Especially if we do well. You know, I find that if we do really well, we should meet. If we don't do that well, then whatever. Let's just
Sure.
bury it in the YouTube archives. All righty.
Leave it in the past. Sure.
All right, everybody. Have a great week. Thank
Thanks,
you for
friends.
listening and watching.
We'll see you soon.
Hooray for Hollywood. That's Dewey Valley, Louie Hollywood. When the office boy, a young mechanic.
How can you do a thing like this? Build up a little boy's hopes and then smash all his dreams to pieces.